Hi guys, and thank you for stopping by Between You and Me Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini and corresponds to mid-month of December 2017. If I'm not wrong, we were talking at the beginning of the month about to keep the harmony in the family. It seems to me that this is a continuation of that reading, because if I have to say something, I will say this is a truce. Okay, in these three main cards, what I see is like that old phrase that's Groucho Marx, I think it was the one who says, "Stop the world because I want to get off." Well, this is what I feel with these three. It's like you want to stop the time, or the divine timing is going to allow you, the divine time is going to be paused for a while. You know that you had the time to put together all your thoughts and find out a solution of this situation that you are in. Okay, let's see what's going on underneath, because what underneath I see is the Death card and the Ten of Fire. Both are upright. The Ten of Fire is like the Ten of Wands. And what I can see here is like things are going to change no matter what. Two reasons. It can be changed for you, with you, under your decision, or it's going to change because the thing is going to explode. Things have reached at a point that there is no way back. Okay, so you really have to put some action in this situation in order to fix, quote unquote, fix it, or make it some sort of more peaceful environment here. Because what we have here, the environment here, what surrounds you, is the Five of Swords reverse and the Moon. I believe indeed you are going to make some amends in this situation, and you are going to be the peacemaker, because arguments or distance or coldness between the people in the family is going to be much better. It's going to be subtle, but even though there is still, you are not certain about what is going to happen, if it is going to last, or is going to it's some kind of fear. But let's keep going, because Moon has its charming too. It's not just fear around. Okay, but what the approach I see here that you should have, or the cards are saying, or that was going on, it's like there is after many thoughts and very conflicted emotions and feelings in base of the situation, it's time for you to kind of stop the confusion and make a pragmatic decision. Not so much emotional, but pragmatic, for the best of all. And I see that you still, around you there is still some I would say kind of low self-esteem, or a little bit of depression. There is a need for healing, that is a fact. It's like you are all the time emotionally on the edge, you know, your nerves are on the edge. And it's important that you change your attitude, the way you approach the situation. But let's see what else is telling us. Here we have the Five of Cups and the Emperor. The Five of Cups always talk about someone who doesn't, it feels like it doesn't know, it doesn't want things to change. It's like kind of they think that the past was better, perhaps because they are very fearful and they don't know what is coming, or maybe it's just because the line changes, or maybe because in the process they have lost few things, or some things, or someone. But the thing is, like, life doesn't stop, and you have to go with life. You cannot live in the past. That is only in your mind. It doesn't exist anymore. And here we have the Emperor. Emperor is always about structure. It's about provision. It's about protection. It's about follow rules. Here, I believe if you make those changes, that yeah, you're struggling with those, but those changes are going to bring you this, because this is what you really need in this moment. You need to make peace again in your home and make it up your fortress the way it used to be, but even better and improve. Okay, but let's try to find out what's going on here. What do we have here? Remember, guys, we said that you are in need to clear the air, and it has to be a very pragmatic situation for the best of all that is going to bring healing to you, because you are in need of that. You're going to be much better if you feel like a peacemaker, if not with yourself but with everybody. Here is a little bit selfish from you to be well in that self-pity party that you are having. It's time for you to really make the effort for the best of all. And I'm telling you this because in the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords upright. That is telling me that you are very much in certain limiting beliefs, like you think, I don't know if you are doing that consciously or not, but you believe that if you keep like, I cannot do it, that kind of attitude is going to help you. People are going to be sick and tired of that self-pity thing. And those poor you know, you have to change that attitude and be proactive in whatever you do. And this situation is the perfect moment for that. Here we have the moon, the unknown, what is going to happen. We got a truce here, but now what? Don't look at the moon as something that is full of secrets and unknownness. No, look at that idea moment that things are changing and you can make a wish. What wish will be that? And I'm saying that because we have the Queen of Wands and it's upright. And everybody knows that I'm not a big fan of the Queen of Wands. I think it's a very arrogant person. But here I see two different things. I believe this could be the person who just came to the family and brought the conflict, the changes. But she is in a position that she is overlooking everything, and she wants to give you her hand in order to help you out with the situation. She comes in peace. She comes like, let's make that thing together. I don't want fights between you and me. And the other one could be the other position that I see, or the situation I see, is that you adopt the personality of the Queen of Wands. She is courageous. She is independent. She is very charismatic. She is easy to recognize her hand behind the things. You know, when she has a goal in mind, she achieves it. I believe you should have this kind of boldness in this situation and make it happen no matter what. You are designed here to be the peacemaker. And you are the person that it has been chosen to do this mission, and I think you have to do it. And here we have the Death and the 10 of Fire, or 10 of Wands, both upright. We said that changes are going to take place from your hand or from above, but they are going to take change because the situation can reach a point that nobody can stand. It is becoming dangerous, physically dangerous, and also emotionally dangerous, and very, very draining. It's like overwhelming. And in that position, we have the 4 of C, is the 4 of Cups reversed. And if you have been, it seems like to me that you have been taking all the time you needed to reach this point that you are going to pay attention what's going on again. First, you were kind of in a limbo, but first you were really putting yourself apart to think about what is going on. But now you are aware of what is going on. Your mind starts to be fresh again, and you're going to take action. Here we have the 8 of Wands reverse, the 2 of Swords upright, and the Hanged Man upright. What I said before, there is a change in the pace of the timing. The timing is going to be changed. I believe it's going to be slower. It's going to be slower. Yeah, it's going to slow down the timing. Like if you needed to take the decision, to make this decision with the right set of mind, with the right ideas in order to do it right. Because this is what I see here. The bottom of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles, and it's reversed. And it's like there is a feeling that like a lack of support in the decision, in the situation. Always 6 of Pentacles talks about supporting the weakest ones, and it could be financially, it could be emotionally, it could be in a moral way, just support you in your beliefs. And here someone needs to recover the balance and to feel that people they have their back, you know, people love him or her. This is a balance that has to turn correctly, because it's lacking right now. And it seems to me that you are the main person for this job. Okay, and here we have, remember guys, the 5 of Cups and the Emperor. The 5 of Cups is Lot's wife, and if you have seen my videos, you know by now that I've been talking about Lot's wife. Lot's wife is someone who refused to accept the fact that she had to leave her house behind and her town because it was about to be destroyed by God. But she was so much into that, in that style of life, in that way, that even if she was advised she was told not to look back. She did, missing that all times, and she turned out to be a salt statue of salt. So what I'm saying here is, I understand that, you know, for you changes are not easy, and you are very clinging to the past about how everything was before this new person, no, this new situation come up to the scene. But you have to, you know, you may not have, you don't see the good things that it can bring, because nobody can see the future, nobody, only God. But you have to have faith in what is coming, and understand that the past doesn't exist anymore. It's only in your mind, in your thoughts, it's memories, that's it. And here is what is going to bring this kind of actions moving forward. Is what is going to bring in your life is a structure, is a really home, is a good foundation. If you make those changes, they are going to bring the equilibrium that your family is now lacking, because of the disputes or the arguments or the differences of thinking between some members of the family. And also could be the idea of an older person than you that is going to advise you or giving you some kind of counseling or coaching that is going to help you in order to make the right decision. And here we have in the bottom of the deck the Knight of Cups, and it's just the simple sentence, follow me. And it was Jesus with the fisherman. You know, Jesus is famous for love, and you have to have faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of this is love. So what I'm trying to say is that you are a peacemaker. You have to stand up and say your truth. But love covers everything. So try to apply in this situation love. And here we have Menads and Ewods. Menads is talking about how we are, the interdependence of everyone, how we are interconnected, and that you're going to have a great advice from someone. It's going to make you feel human again, you know, guys. And Ewods is talking about this situation is protected from above, and you are going to be able with others to turn things around for better. You know, try to make a plan, know that things will work fine. Guys, you have to understand that not everybody's going to go through this situation, but you may be someone, or you may be an important part of this, like a friend, someone that you know, an acquaintance is going through this situation. We all are different. You know that everything varies and depends of your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign. So it may resonate subtly or not. But think about that. And if you see someone who needs this idea, share with them or talk to them or tell them. Be the peacemaker. Here I believe the messages, you are going to be the peacemaker in a situation that had some sort of conflict recently. Yeah, it's what I say. I think it's a great reading, guys. It's very peaceful. Because you're going to realize that you have to keep going, moving forward, and adapt to the new situation. And you're going to embrace this. Gemini, you are great. So just don't overthink the situation. Just see what is the best for all and just do it. Okay, guys? I wish you the best. Take care of yourself and God bless. Bye-bye.